and welcome to GP1 Brazilian Grand Prix. We have 15 drivers tonight for this Grand Prix, currently in Q1. A few drivers retiring, a few going out for a few practice runs. Glad you can join us tonight. Penultimate race of the season, Brazilian Grand Prix. Currently wrapped up the championship, Eke has, but the fight is on for second between Wanabizo, Leclerc, Constant Ryan. So that'll be an interesting one to watch. Hopefully everyone's got their setups on, and a few people just getting their eye in on the track, already into the 107s. Obviously, I'm being told it's a dry race, so in Q2 the tyres they qualify on will be the ones they start on. Looks squirrely there for Livid. Seeing that Umpy's just been given a 5 grid pace penalty with contact for J Sonic. Not too sure what that was all about. Good to see Andrew S.J. Thomas back in the race. Took a bit of time out. Back with us today. Right, so a few more retiring, a few more putting in some laps. Using the medium tyres, which is interesting. They obviously don't want to be using them in the race. Just putting in some laps, see what the track feels like, see what the setup feels like. Obviously, like I said, championship has been wrapped up by Eke, but the fight for second very much on between, I think, 4 drivers at the moment, including Constant Ryan, who we're running on board with, also IS Wanabizo, IS Lesouche, Leclerc will be up there. I don't think Umpy Lumpy's too far away at all either. A few triplet helmets today as well to Nicky Lauda, which is nice to see. somebody running wide there. And that was livid. Just kept on track. Right, thank you all guys for tuning in. Obviously Q1, not important because we are missing 5 drivers. We know which 5 they are, but unfortunately they've got some personal things tonight, which means they can't race. But 15 drivers, good turnout. Obviously full Q2 and full Q1. Full dry race, so I'm sure there's going to be plenty of overtakes in action. I expect to see Leclerc and wannabe Zo, Constant Ryan up there at the top fighting pole with Umpy. Some of the quickest guys SF1 have at the moment. Great to see Al Portero up there as well in 3rd. Some current good laps in at the moment. Lumpy, currently fastest. Coming around now, see if he can improve his lap time, but obviously tyres are getting quite old at the moment. Doesn't improve, but putting in the laps nonetheless. 6 minutes of the session to go. As it stands, Constant Ryan, wannabe Zo separated by 3 points in the championship. That's going to be an interesting one to keep an eye out on. William Lausel currently 20 points behind that little battle. Another lad to keep an eye on. And also Umpy Lumpy, another 10 points behind. So they're pretty close together, those 3. And then in other ones, Bruder Goats and Harrison and Andrew S.J. Thomas. All separated by only a few points. So these guys have got a lot to fight for still. Constant Ryan coming back out on track. Four and a half minutes of the session to go. Give it a possum, up to 3rd place. Good lap by him. 1 minute 8.198. And the super sauce puts him right in contention up there, but obviously this is only Q1 at the moment. Rudy Goats and Andrew S.J. Thomas have also come out on brand new set of tyres. Right, last couple of minutes, 2.5 minutes of practice basically for him. Go J-Sonic, Ryan and Andrew split out on track. Putting a few laps in. Then it will be down into the nitty-gritty. SJ Thomas up to 4th at the moment, so some solid laps by himself. Oh, getting a bit squirrely there. Yellow flags for Prix to go. Is he out of fuel? I think he is indeed. The sole Haas driver tonight. Ryan, the sole Ferrari driver tonight as well, as Lasouche couldn't make it. Ooh, J-Sonic running a bit wide there. Now he is the last man on track, but it looks like he's going to go for another quick lap. Looking like a tidy lap so far. Quite an easy track to invalidate on as well. So quite a few time penalties in GP2 and GP3. One of our drivers has joined, so we're up to 16 now. Right, and now it's time to get serious. 5 drivers will get knocked out this next session. The top 10 will start on the tyres they qualify on. So we'll see if there's some different strategies going on. Mediums, softs and super softs all available to use. Senna has retired. He's got some kids to put to bed, so he's happy to start from the back on this one and work his way up. William and J Sonic, 2 Renaults, first out. William wants to get straight past J Sonic there. J Sonic letting a few people go. We're going to ride on board at the moment with William. He's going to be first to come across the line to start a lap. So Williams first on a lap. We'll see what sort of time's on. Soft tyres. Let's have a look at the strategy and just see what people have got fitted. Yeah, most people looks like going on for the soft tyre, which is the sensible option. Medium will be pretty hard to get through on, and super softs won't last too long, so not many will be wanting to go for that. William first across the line with a 108.420. See how that holds up against a few of the others. Solex 109.5, second slower. J Sonic 109.3, pops himself into second place. Renault 1-2 at the moment. I'm sure there'll be a few more that want to argue with that though. Al Porto is going to be the next one to be coming across. GP2 driver Al Porto, 4th place yesterday. Did finish on the podium, but a few time penalties pushed him back a few places, unfortunately. 108.6, very good lap by him. Harrison's going to be up next, see what he can put in. So far, everybody out on the softs. I think Oompy Lumpy's just come out of the super softs. Harrison 109 dead. Goes for 3rd place at the moment. Obviously the top 10 have to start on the tyres they qualify on. So it's more about strategy this as well. See what Oompy Lumpy can do on the super softs. It should be a pretty quick lap. Sauber looking to pick up some more points after SF1 Roads picked up a podium yesterday in GP2. looking like a pretty solid lap at the moment. Yeah. Oh no, backs out of it. Backs into the pit lane very late. Possibly thinking about changing to soft selling, the strategy. It's Leclerc coming out in super softs. Livid out there on the softs. With a goat coming out on the super softs as well. He's going for a lap. Let's ride on board a lap of Sao Paulo on board with the goats in the Haas. DRS open. 212 mile an hour. Comes into the S's. Harrison gets out of the way for him. Second DRS board. It's the end of sector 1. Hard onto the brakes. Very clean and tidy. Most of sector 2 is corners. There's some quite good downforce around here. It's the apex beautifully. Back over to the left. Second sort of hairpin as such. Hits the apex again. Black man's here. That's the end of sector 2. Takes a bit of grass, but no problem. Nice exit onto the main straight. Look for the DRS boards. Opens the DRS. Keeps the left as shortest run to the line. Goes fastest. 107.7. Great lap. Jay Sonic comes back out of the pits. Livid, meanwhile, has gone into 7th place. The 109.705. Let's have a look at IS Leclerc in the Mercedes. One of Bizo goes fastest with 107.2. Quick and tidy at the moment. Some telemetry on so you guys can see. Using no ERS through those few corners. No ERS around there as well, very interesting. Perhaps not wanting to show his full hand at the moment, or the fact that he's going to pit. Into the pits, that's right. Lumpy did pit and put on the softs like we thought. Thinking about race strategy and goes third fastest, 108.190. Quickest off the soft runners at the moment. He'll be coming into the pits at the end of this lap. Interesting, Thomas on a cool down lap. He's in 5th at the moment. Alporto 6th. So with 4 minutes left, IS Leclerc, Constant Ryan, who's just come out, and Absolute all in the drop zone. They need to put some laps in. SF1 Solex is on the bubble. There's IS Leclerc going out. Constant Ryan's already out. Absoluto looks like he's leaving it to the very last few minutes. We're going to stay with Constant Ryan. Soft tyres on. One of the quickest drivers in SF1, Constant Ryan, so I'm expecting to go through. We'll have a look and see what pace he's got. He's got clear track ahead of him. Ideally, he would like to put one lap in and then back out into the pit lane, so the tyres will be still nice and fresh at the start of the race. Goes fourth, 108.169. Good lap by Constant Ryan. That should be enough to put him through. Leclerc's on a lap. He's got to put the lap in if he wants to get through. And like I thought, Absolute's leaving it to the very last second. Risky stuff. If it pays off, he's saved tyres. If it hasn't, he will be knocked out. And it looks like Solex isn't coming back out, so he will be knocked out. As Leclerc goes second, 1/10 behind his fellow French teammate. That leaves Solex and Livid out at the moment, but Livid's on a lap. Well, we're just starting one by the looks of it, so can he improve up the order? Hasn't got too much to find. 4/10, put him up a few places. As it stands, both Toro Rossos at the moment are in the drop zone. Just not what they're going to be wanting at the moment. So far so good, it looks like, from the Livid Opossum. Solex did come out, but I don't think he's going to have enough time to get round in time. So he could well be dropped out this. Caught napping there a little bit, I think. Oh, it's going to be close. He's got 20 seconds to cross the line. Livid's going to be first one. Does improve to 7th. And Absolute's going to be next. What can Absoluto do? It's 5th. Both Toro Rossos through. That pushes Harrison down and J Sonic. Now, Harrison is on a lap. I think J Sonic didn't reach the line, so he is knocked out. Solex did cross the line though, so he is on a lap. Keep an eye on Harrison at the moment. Can Harrison improve and knock Andrew S.J. Thomas out of qualifying? Yes, Harrison up to 5th place. Drops the McLaren down. And Solex has made a mistake, so he is out. He's backed out. So there we have it. Livid Opossum just gets through. Andrew J.S. Thomas in the McLaren 11th, J Sonic 12th. SF1 Solex 13th, and SF1 Senna 14th. Now that is a super close qualifying. From 12th on a 108.6, same as 11th. Got two people, William and Livid on the 108.4s. A few people in the 107.9s. A few people in the 107.7s. Very close qualifying. That's the top 10 shootout. Right then, on to Q3. Nine drivers who are... Oh, did we just lose? I think Harrison just disconnected. Get him back in. Looks like Harrison has been dropped into spectator mode for some reason. Very, very weird. Right, 6 drivers straight out on track, 3 waiting in the pit lane. Hopefully Harrison can reconnect as he got through to Q3. Good effort from him. Again, William is first out, so we're right on board and see what he can... Oh! What's happened there? Alporto's had somewhere. I think he's binned it. I think Alporto's binned it somewhere. So at the end, Harrison 1695, he had a collision, AI collision, which has knocked his wheel off, so that's why he's not taking part. It's like a little Codemasters glitch there. Lumpy currently goes fastest, Constant Ryan second, with a Goats third. Wow, those two are close together, less than a tenth of a second. Absoluto goes fourth. Let's get those back on for everybody. Al Porto is definitely out. One of Bezo now goes fastest with a 107.315. Good lap by himself there. Let's see what IS Leclerc can do. IS Leclerc goes second, 107.440. Everybody apart from Absoluto in the 107s. Looking very quick. If William can set a lap time, he's on older tyres. He must have invalidated his first few laps. Will he just pit, put a fresh setup on and go for it? There's the debris from Al Porto, who has binned the McLaren. Oh dear, Harrison. William is going for it, so what can he manage? 107.495, wow. That's a really good lap on used tyres. As he cuts the centre S's. Obviously wants to get back to the pit lane. That's a very good lap by him. Out comes Liver the Possum now. Everyone's back into the pit lane. Livid's got the track to himself at the moment as William will be pitting. Just as I say that, Umpy Lumpy and Constant Ryan come back out again. We're going to ride with the Livid Opossum as he comes around to start his first qualifying lap. First time for a long time, 2 Toro Rossos into the top 10. They pit straight away, interesting. Who's in front? Umpy's there. It's Ryan in front at the moment, so let's stay with Ryan. See if he can improve from 5th place at the moment. Great camera angle, thank you. There we go. Very tidy through the centre S's. Right on board through the double right-hander. Down a few gears. Hits the apex nicely there. Flicks it back to the left. Down into first gear, interesting. Gets a nice run out, flat through there. Needs to get the best possible line out here because it helps you the whole way down the main straight. It's very tidy, but is it quick enough to move him up from 5th? Keeps to the left for the shortest run to the line. Goes second. 107.388. Great lap by Constant Ryan there. Now we've got Livid back out on a fresh set of super sauce. And William as well. Very close qualifying at the moment. It's all to play for. And you can't guess who's going to have it, I don't think. Just under 4 minutes to go. Have a look then, William through the SNRSs as he starts his lap. So Williams into Q3. Looks like a tidy one so far. Still looking very good. Sorry, I'm just inviting somebody back to the game. William goes fastest, 107.315. Really good lap by William there. Man. Wait a minute. That's identical to Wanabizo's lap time. Interesting. It's put him ahead of Wanabizo. Very interesting. Right, let's have a look then. Wanabizo's on a lap. Ryan's in the pits. Oh, he's just coming out. Yeah, you'll have time to start another lap. Leclerc as well. Everyone's out on track. Woody Goats just popped up into 4th place there, 107.4. Just ahead of IS Leclerc. Got Umpy here at the moment. Goes fastest, 107.1. 2/10 clear at the moment. Times are coming in quick at the moment. Absolute on a lap. Got IS Leclerc just starting one as well. Interesting tactics here by the Mercedes drivers. Oh! Leclerc's binned it. Oh! Both of them have. Wow. What on earth happened there? I saw one ride. Leclerc cut the corner. Looked like he got a tank slap and hit the barrier. I don't know whether he tagged Wanabizo as well. Both Mercedes out. What on earth happened there? We've got Goat going around with no front wing at the moment. Absolute crosses for 7th. So the only one left is Constant Ryan. can Constant Ryan come across to do? Oh, he did improve. Second. Improved to second. The last 9 minutes. Great run by him there. And there we have it. Umpy just by the skin of his teeth ahead of Constant Ryan. William Lausel up into third. I believe that's his best quali of the year. Bezo fourth. Bruder Goat in fifth. That's his best quali of the year. IS Leclerc sixth. Absoluto seventh. Livid Opossum eighth. Al Porto crashed out. He will start ninth. And Harrison will start 10th after an AI crashed his car at the end of Q2 and took the wheel off. Right. Thank you all for tuning in. Obviously, quali has just ended. We've got a short break now until the race. Only maximum of 5 minutes. But be sure to stick around because this will be an absolute cracker. 16 drivers on the grid. And they're all going to be fighting it out for the podium places. While I have your attention, if you could please feel free to follow us on Instagram at simulation_formula_1, spelled the full length. And give us a follow on there for all the inside scoop, gossip, Formula 1 news and SF1 news. Right, formation lap is a go. Oh, obviously Umpy Lumpy got a grid penalty, didn't he? 5 places, so that's why he's been promoted down to 6th place. So it's Constant Ryan and William Lausel on the front row. Those two have history. This will be spicy. IS Bezo just behind them with Bruder Goat and IS Leclerc and Umpy Lumpy. They are the top 6. That is a very quick pecking order. Everyone's got away okay. Both Toro Rossos in the top 10 at the moment. Good for them. McLaren's just hovering on the point scoring positions. Solex, Senna, Sherbert and Ninja Bear. These are lower category drivers that are giving GP1 a go today. Right, let's get some telemetry up. Let's get some position changed up. Let's have a look. Constant Ryan backing them up beautifully. Doesn't want to have his tyres cooling down on the grid. This is GP1 Simulation Formula 1 Brazilian Grand Prix. This is going to be an absolute cracker. All lined up on the grid, looking for the red lights. Got a long wait, but here we go. 3, 4, 5 red lights. It's normally a short delay, and there go. Good start by William Lausel. Straight up the inside. Nice one of Bezo, tried it around the outside, didn't pay off. He's dropped back. Harrison's hit him, lost his wheel. Unbelievable. Oh! Who'd it go? Two drivers out on the opening lap. William Lowson leads from IS Leclerc. Duncan Lumpy is up to third. Constant Ryan down 3 places. Livid Opossum up 3 places as well. Same with Al Portero. Two McLaren scrapping away 6th and 7th. Absolutes dropped down 1 place. IS1 Ibiza after that start dropped down 7 places. Great start by Ninja Bear. He's up 5 places. Somebody diving into the pit lane. Senna's diving into the pit lane. We've got IS Leclerc all over the back of William Lowson here. William was second, got a better start off the line, had the inside line. Back of him here, the Mercedes pounding the Renault. We've also got Constant Ryan close to Umpy Lumpy, with Livid not far back as well. Al Porto is close behind him. Same with the other McLaren. IS1 Ibiza sets the fastest lap as he charges back. Oh, who's that? That's Livid Opossum. He spun and hit the wall. As we watch F1 Ibiza. Oh, gets the switch back. Locks up. Gets absolute into the braking zone. Starts pulling away again. And while I've been watching that, Leclerc has got past William Lowson in the lead of the race. So much action, we don't know where to look. I told you it was going to be an absolute cracker. Ryan's keeping with them. Constant Ryan obviously down 3 places from pole. Didn't get away very well on the start. He will charge back. Lumpy in his sights in the Sauber. All over the back of the Sauber at the moment. William Lowson keeping within a second of IS Leclerc at the moment. If he can keep within a second on this lap onto the main straight, he'll have DRS again. Bear as well, Solex. There's a good little battle here between the Red Bulls. Solex and Johnny Sherbert. Solex looking for the inside line, but that is a risky one. Taking a bit of grass there, boys. Ninja Bear's in the Ferrari behind, looking to pounce any second. Ninja Bear is a lower category driver, but he is holding his own at the moment. Livid's just come into the pit lane after that. Back contact. IS Leclerc stretching his lead now. Still under a second though. William will still have DRS. Top 4 pulling a gap now from Al Porto in 5th. Oh wow, look at these 3. These 3 are close as it is. Solex running a bit wide. Might open the door for Ninja Bear. No, too far back at the moment. Ninja Bear, though, has got the better pace, it looks like, at the moment. Really nice clean racing between these three. Got the two McLarens as well, with Wannabizo right behind them. Watch this while I keep an eye on the top gap as well. Stabilised about a second between them at the moment, the top four. Mind you, William Lausel is coming closer. Close battle here. Oh, Solex picks up his first penalty, and Ninja Bear. That'll be in the centre S's. Oh, Solex has got DRS on his teammate. Oh, he's nudged him. Respectfully gives the place back. Just outbraked himself a little bit there. Still got the two McLarens. Separated by absolutely nothing at the moment. Oh, and what's happened here? Johnny Shervick's dropped down a few places. Did he make a mistake? I think he might have done. Absoluto picks up his first 3-second time penalty. And the gap for the lead has come down. Oh, McLaren side by side. That was a good move. But Al Porto took it back. Trying to recognise which one's which. Andrew S.J. Thomas round the outside. Doesn't pay off though. And now he's got Wannabizo side by side with him. Oh, he's done it, Wannabizo. Taking the first McLaren, and now he's got the second one. The gap up at the front, 0.4 of a second. William Lausel right on the back of Leclerc. Leclerc is on the super soft, so it might be that they're falling away from him a little bit. Looking for his first victory in SF1 GP1. That would mean a lot to this driver. Puts in a lot of hard work, a lot of practicing. A great sight that would be to see him up on the top step. Further back, Ninja Bear past Solex. That's a nice clean move. Ninja Bear really showing that he can handle it with the top blokes. Good for him as well. And Wannabizo's got past Al Porto as well. McLaren squabble will continue. Oh, and Johnny Shervick somewhere's taking a plunge into the barrier. We'll ride on board of Absolute. That should show us where yellow flags are here. Oh, he's binned it on the outside, just coming out of turning. It's a shame for him. He was having a good little scrap. Here we go. Again, McLaren side by side. Oh. Andrew S.J. Thomas gets past, gives Porto a little nudge. Lets him know that I am coming through. Do not get in the way. The gap at the front, 0.6 of a second still, with Constant Ryan right behind Lumpy. A racing driver in real life, so he is a quick lad. DRS doesn't seem too overpowering here. Gaps was 6/10 across the line, down to about 4-3. Not quite enough to make a move. As Leclerc's tyres, I think, will be crying enough soon. I think in GP2 we saw 12 to 15 laps was the max from them. Porto now's 1.8 seconds behind Andrew, fallen back a little bit, but Andrew's right on the back of IS1 Abizo again. Wanabizo tried to go around the outside of Constant Ryan into turn 1. I think either he got tagged or he lost control and ended up spinning backwards, but back up to 5th place. Oh, it's Solex is in the pits. That's not him invisible there. He's somewhere. There he is. And IS Leclerc pits. William inherits the lead. Oh, locks up. Gets it down to the pit lane speedometer. What tyres is he thinking? Mediums. He's going mediums to the end. Oh, and he had to wait, I think. His teammates come in. Double stacking for the Mercedes pit crew. Mediums as well. Both teammates making their one and only stop of the race. Ninja Bear up to 6th place now. That is a really solid start to the race for the young GP3 runner. Trialling out GP1 and proving that he is more than comfortable to run with these top guys. Next season he will be moving up. Amazing showing by him. Currently the quickest and highest runner of the non-GP1ers. Next up will be Al Porto, GP2 driver in 8th place. David Opossum picks up 3-second time penalty. Lumpy's now within a second of William Lausel, bringing Constant Ryan along nicely. Still nothing to separate these top 3. It looks like Toro Rosso's got mixed up into turn 1, which spun Wanabizo, and Harrison 1995 got caught up in it and unfortunately tangled and lost his wheel in it. And then round the next corner, I believe Livid Opossum and Bruder Goat got into a bit of contact, which left Bruder Goat into the barrier. Retirements, lap 13. Wow, here we go. Umpy's really caught the Williams now of William Lausel. He's right behind him now. William takes the inside line to defend. William Lausel this race running a tribute helmet with red on it for Niki Lauda. Great move. Lumpy around the outside. Inherits the lead. That was a fantastic move. William might be struggling a bit on his tyres now. It's the one thing William does have a slight issue with his tyre wear. He's not quite as conservative as Constant Ryan and Lumpy on his tyres. Starting to catch up with him. Here we go now, Constant Ryan. Al Porto picks up a time penalty. Oh, late move by William into the pit lane. That was a late move. Nearly caught Constant Ryan out. Got Ninja Bear into the pit lane. William straight back out again. And IS Leclerc comes through. How far is William going to be behind? He's on the medium tyres. Leclerc's got quite a jump on him. And Williams got the McLaren now as well in front of him, who will be going a bit longer on those softs. Interesting different race strategies here. Lumpy puts on the mediums like everyone else. Yeah, he is. They've all got the same strategy in mind. IS Leclerc coming into turn 1. Where's Lumpy coming out? IS Leclerc's jumped him. But their tyres are 4 laps older. Oh, this is going to be close. Lumpy just comes out in front of William. Only just. McLaren just in front of him. Oh, Williams on the inside. Bold, optimistic move there. Lumpy's tyres were a bit cold out of the pits, and William made the move while he had to. Constant Ryan now into the pits. Left it a bit longer, the tyres will be fresher, but let's see what he can manage. Mediums again, 1 stop for himself. IS Leclerc inherits the lead of the race, but he's on 5 lap old tyres. This is going to be again close. Oh! SJ Thomas just popping out in front of him. And that's helped Constant Ryan. Whoa! 3 abreast. Unbelievable racing by these guys. William gets 2nd place back. That was some heart and mouth moment there. SJ Thomas has to pit obviously, but oh, and Lumpy's up the inside of Ryan, around the outside of him, makes the move. Ryan's tyres still heating up. He is on the younger tyres, so he has that advantage over the rest of them. Andrew J.S. Thomas pits now. Leclerc picks up a 3-second time penalty. He does not want many of those. That will soon lose him the lead that he's got at the moment. On a Bezo, it's up to 5th. Porto in 6th. Out comes his teammate. Oh, it's going to be close between. No, he will be out in front. There's the McLaren, there's the Toro Rosso. Not sure what happened to Ninja Bear to drop off 41 seconds then. He was up into 6th place at one point. Really good running by him at the start. Porto's pitted for super soft 6 laps ago, so he'll be back in pretty soon, I would have thought, maybe in 4 laps time. Ryan now picks up a 3-second time penalty. Only 4 tenths behind, he's pushing on. He wants that position back. I think that might have annoyed him a little bit. Lumpy managed to get the podium place back off him. So as it stands, Leclerc, lap 18, leading the race, 5-second gap over William Lousel, who took the lead into the first corner. We know Leclerc has got a 3-second time penalty. Constant Ryan with the fastest lap now, pushing on, try and catch Lumpy, who on the telemetry says medium tyres, but on his car says soft tyres. Interesting. The car's definitely got yellow tyres in it, so I'm going to hazard a guess that's the right one. Ryan still 6 tenths behind. Keeping an eye on this battle because he is the fastest driver out on the track at the moment. Still within DRS of Lumpy, who's within DRS of William. These three all race have been separated by absolutely nothing. Closest battle on track at the moment. They want to be careful though, because IS1 Abizo's slowly closing the gap to them. Other battles out on track. Good battle at the moment between the two McLarens early on, even though Andrews just picked up a 3-second time penalty. Absolute are in 8th at the moment, only 4 seconds behind. IS1 Abizo's got half a second on this pair, this lap. Lumpy now picks up a 3-second time penalty. Even themselves out, and Lumpy's right on the back here of William. Wide on board with Constant Ryan. Give us a good view. Oh! Lumpy looking for a move there. That's audacious. Oh! Contact. Respectful of these guys. One of these has just jumped up there, but Ryan handed the place back respectfully. So did Lumpy. Looks like one of Abizo just grabbing the opportunity while he could. William back up into second. Hats off there to Umpy and Constant Ryan. Ryan's into the pit lane. He did get damaged there, unfortunately. Now the battle's on. between William, Wannabizo and Umpy. That's dropped Constant Ryan down to 8th place, that has. That's really unfortunate for him. He's having a cracking race there. Back out ahead of Solex. But if we know Ryan, he'll fight his way back up. Fresh set of softs. Same with our Porto. Something's happened there to Wannabizo. He's dropped back suddenly. William back up into second, Lumpy third. Wannabizo still fourth, no damage. And here is Constant Ryan's first victim of tonight. He's hunting now. Very nice move, very nice move. And Porto's gonna fight back. Constant Ryan has the inside line. Porto thinks better of it. 3 seconds, the gap to Absolute, his next victim. Just picks up a 3-second time penalty. Is now. Oh! Constant Ryan gets the fastest lap as Absolute goes for a spin into the pit lane. Be interesting to see if these medium guys can get these tyres to the end. There's Leclerc running off into the distance at the moment. That's the fastest lap time as well at the moment. Constant Ryan, what's his gap? He's got 8.8 seconds to Andrew J.S. Thomas. Slowly reeling it in. A few fast laps and I'm sure he'll be straight back up there. There we go, 109 for Constant Ryan. Lumpy, I'm not sure if he's got some damage after that contact, but holding station at the moment behind William. What we've got here, we've got Solex and Senna into the pits. Super soft to the end of the race. Gap now 7.5 seconds, Constant Ryan to Andrew J.S. Thomas. Lumpy's catching William Lousard again, this will be interesting. Had a bit of contact earlier, which unfortunately Constant Ryan couldn't avoid. Oh, Solex in the barrier. And there he is. That is a shame from him. He just put on the super soft tyres. He was running in 9th place. 10 laps to go. That's a big shame for himself. Lumpy now 7/10 behind in DRS range of William, who's trying to break the slipstream. Obviously, Lumpy spinning William a few laps ago. Constant Ryan unfortunately tangled up in that, lost part of his front wing, had to pit again. But now Lumpy's starting to charge back again. Highest Leclerc at the moment has checked out. Ooh, what's going on here? Oh, it's Leclerc lapping a few people. Trying to work out there what was going on. Constant Ryan's got the gap down to Andrew now, 5.5 seconds. Closed in 3 seconds the last few laps. Lumpy falling back a bit at the moment. Maybe Williams putting a few hot laps to try and pull the gap back out of DRS range. Now 1.3 seconds. Pretty much holding station as he has been most of this race. Lap 28 of 36. We've had 4 retirements and 1 disconnection. Harrison and Bruder Goat, unfortunately involved in contact on the first lap, both subsequently DNFing. Johnny Sherbert losing control on lap 7. Oh, an absolute, just as I say that, something's happened to Absoluto. There he is, over at the right hand side there. He's run wide and hit the barrier. The 5 retirements now. Solex and Absoluto both losing it on their own, it has to be said. And the virtual safety car's out. We have a virtual safety car. Will this see anyone hitting under the virtual safety car? This is interesting. This is very interesting. Will anyone pit? And yes, Leclerc into the pits. Get half the time of your pit stop while these guys are going round. William Lauser is not pitting. Virtual safety car has ended. Means William Lauser takes the lead of the Brazilian Grand Prix and Olympia up in second. Looking to see where Leclerc's going to feed back in. Just behind him. Not far behind him either. So he's got work to do, but he's on the super soft for 6 laps. He can now go blisteringly quick. Oh, Williams left the session. He's disconnected. Oh, that's such a shame for him. He's dropped down to 3rd now. sending him an invite back into the game. Hopefully he can reconnect again. The damage has been done though. He's now third already. Make that fourth. Oh, he's pitting his car. Oh, this really has not helped him. Lumpy's got IS Leclerc all over him. Oh, Leclerc's pushed him wide. Got back into the lead of the race. Perhaps a bit of an optimistic move. But nonetheless, Prix still in second place. Still an awesomely strong result. S1 Abizo 5 seconds behind. William still hasn't reconnected. Dropping down the field to first to 7th now. What a shame for William. Looking so strong at one point. Now constant line, he's been really in Andrew SJ Thomas at a vast rate of knots. Yeah, nearly down to a second now. IS Leclerc sets the fastest lap time of 1:08.9. This he sets about going for the race win. A two-stop, pitted under the virtual safety car, which I thought a few more might have done. News in from Absolutal, they clipped the grass and unfortunately put him into the barrier. As we watch on constant line, right on the back and now the McLaren. William Nelson now with the fastest lap time. Is he back? He is, he's back. Good for William, he's back in the race. Still with some good handful of points in the 7th. More to play for still. So we watch on with Constant Ryan and Andrew S.J. Thomas. 3 laps to go. IS Leclerc leads from Lumpy from IS Abizo, and then we've got this battle here, which looks to be Constant Ryan's for the losing. Look to the inside, look to the outside. Well defended from the McLaren. Oh, snap of oversteer there, nearly sent Constant Ryan off. Dropped back to 2 seconds now. He's got it all to catch up again. Al Portero doing an absolutely solid job in 6th place. McLaren picking up some good points here again. William leading the race, but unfortunately disconnected for a few laps, putting him back down into 7th place. But he's back in it, chasing after Al Portero. Senna in the Force India, racing for SF1 Hilly's team, doing a solid job in 8th place. Livid as well, still racing in 9th, picking up some solid points for Toro Rosso. Ninja Bear in the points. Good race by him at the moment. Ryan back within a second of Andrew S.J. Thomas. He's got 1 lap now to do it. Make or break. 2 extra points up on the table. 14 lap old soft versus 19 lap old mediums. Will he think about a bit of a move along here? Going to flick it back to Iris Leclerc, driven a good race, did exactly what he needed to do, and he comes home to take the checkered flag, winner of the Brazilian Grand Prix. Umpy Lumpy, solid race by Umpy Lumpy, really good race. IS Wanabizo picks up 3rd place, and it's going to be a drag race between these two to the line. Woohoo! Andrew J.S. Thomas just gets it. Only just 0.087 to Constant Ryan. Al Portero, 6th place. Such a good race by him. What a legend. William Lausel. What's going on there? Says William Lausel's 1. I think that's a big Codemasters glitch. And SF1 Senna. A few donuts. He's happy. Haha. Cross the line for racing points. And there we have it, the podium celebrations. I'm not sure why it's glitched William out in the lead, but IS Leclerc was your winner from Umpy Lumpy from Wannabezo. Andrew J.S. Thomas was in 4th from Constant Ryan in 5th, Porto 6th, SF1 Senna 7th, Livid Possum. No, William finished 7th, Senna finished 8th, Livid 9th, Ninja Bar picks up 10th place. Right, and we're just waiting for a few of them to jump into the party. Leclerc and Lesouche. No, yeah. No, it was Wannabezo, sorry. Well, we will start with Umpy Lumpy as he's in the party. Umpy, tell me a bit about your race. We saw a great start by yourself, a bit of contact between William, but second place. Are you happy with that one, mate?
Yeah, I am. Well done to Leclerc. It's a bit of a shame with the contact with Willem because he got an undercut on me, but then obviously I had fresher tires, so I caught back up. Then going into turn 3, I went on the inside and he drove me over the inside on the curb, so I got a bit a bit annoyed. Then the same into the high-speed right-hander, and then I kind of just did a dive bomb into that tight hairpin because I was getting.
Yeah, we did see that, but respectfully, you gave the place back, which kudos to you, my friend. That shows your class of a racing driver. And then we saw William disconnect, unfortunately, which dropped him well down the field. Not sure why it glitched him back into the lead of the race at the end. That was a bit of a Codemasters glitch.
Yeah, but it's all right. It was a good race all in all, and my pace, I was really happy with the pace because I haven't played in a while, and to be on the guys.
Yeah, and also with Kyle getting 3rd yesterday for Sauber, you getting 2nd, that's some good points for Sauber. So I'm sure he'll be super happy with that one. IS Leclerc, on to you, our race winner today. Tell us a bit about your race. It was a bit of a hairy start, but you managed to make the moves and worked your way up and then pitted under the virtual safety car. Was that something you thought you'd come out in front of the others?
First of all, in quali, in Q3, I missed my last lap, so I had to start in P6. So I was a little bit in trouble at the start. I see my teammate spun, I think, Wannabezo. And after I passed William, I think. He was on a soft tire, so I was a little bit quicker at the beginning of the race. And after the pit stop, yeah, I made the medium tire. And yeah, I have a good gap between MP and William. There were a little bit battle between us, I think. So yeah, and after there's a VSC, yeah, she was handing a little bit too early, so I jumped behind the MP. And with the difference between super soft and medium, that was no contest. So, yeah.
No, it was a good race, mate. And obviously those moves at the start, crucial for your race win. You got past people pretty quickly. So congrats on the win.
Thank you.
And I don't think Wannabezo's joined, but he did finish 3rd. A good race by himself as well, making up from... I think he was spun into turn 1, so good recovery drive for Wannabezo. But that is GP1. Thank you all for tuning in, and we'll be back for the last race, Abu Dhabi, next Sunday. Be sure to tune in. Cheers.